Yeah. But what'd you guys do this weekend other than like stare at ladies? Because I did that a lot too. I stared too much and it was uncomfortable for
Played
both
road
of us.
hockey.
Nice.
No, it was sad.
Why?
Because I know all the comedians.
Yes.
We're a big group.
Yeah.
In the hundreds. I couldn't get fucking 9 guys to come out or 10 guys to come out and play 5-on-5. We got 3 guys out, then myself. I play goalie, so there's 3 guys.
You play goalie?
I play goalie.
Nice.
So the other 3 guys, all comics and buddies of mine. It was great they came, but they had to play. We just couldn't play a game. It sucked. Then we look across from the rink we're playing in. We look across the field. There's like 12 guys, all with brooms, playing fucking Quidditch. Is that what it's from Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Quidditch?
Quidditch.
Fucking these guys, there's 12 people.
How the fuck do you play Quidditch?
They had 2 balls, and they all had broomsticks. I don't know what the fuck they were doing.
They played a sport from Harry Potter.
But Harry Potter involves flying and chasing shit.
Yeah.
You gotta chase a snit.
I'm just saying, what kind of
something.
fucking country is this? I can't get enough guys out to play a game of hockey.
You are weeds,
These
Bill O'Reilly.
Fucking nerds.
Not guys
These
with
Harry
fedoras.
Potter
That's for sure.
nerds. One guy was wearing a cowboy hat. Like a white cowboy
Well, he's a
hat.
badass then.
And there were 4 like hot babes playing.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what is this? I got to get into Harry Potter apparently.
You should have just switched. You'd be like, I'm goalie for Quidditch now. However
I'll
that
be
works.
the Quidditch goalie now.
I don't think they have goalies.
No, you can make
Keeper.
them.
They gotta have a keeper.
I don't know.
They gotta have a keeper.
Oh, well, then you can chase the golden snit.
Maybe we should get a basketball game together if
I'd
we're
love to
reviving
play.
old movie.
That would be fun.
That would be
fun.
really fun.
Just psych each other out. That's what we do in darts anyways.
I'd still just rather
Steve
play hockey.
Perry.
That's really high risk psych out though.
Steve Perry. We agreed no more Journey psychouts.
That's great.
Yeah, that's what I did. I played hockey.
You played
Kinda.
hockey and then other people
Kinda.
played Quidditch. That's all right.
We yelled at them. My buddy Rob came up with the best gay joke I think I've ever heard in my life.
What was it?
It's so funny. He goes, "You're so gay, I could yell Sparta and kick a guy down your asshole."
That's pretty
funny
good.
is that?
Can people hear this outside?
That's a gaping cavity. That's,
This is Sparta!
Your
Ah, my asshole.
your butthole is really big, is what he's saying. Those are really so big.
frequent use has expanded your anus.
A man could easily fall into your butthole.
Your asshole's so deep, Bubba Fett spent 200 years in there.
You've also stretched out your whole body to the point
your
that it is now
butthole is
700.
so big, they've recently passed a law that you have to put up a safety railing around your butthole. Children and pets have fallen into your butthole.
My butthole is so big, it broke up Kim Ye. You know what I mean? It went to the wedding and everything.
In 1985, the country was gripped by the story of young Tracy who was going down to get some water and got stuck in your butthole.
What was do you guys see the pictures of Kanye and Kim's wedding, guys?
No.
What?
Yeah, I did.
Kanye and Kim finally
Yeah.
got married.
They
Can I
got.
get last names on these people?
Can we get a round of applause for
Kanye
Kanye
West,
and Kim getting
Kim
married,
Kardashian.
everybody? Absolutely
Kim Ye.
not. That's what I like.
I don't give a fuck about those two people at all.
It made me so angry. I feel like I had to talk about it.
What made you angry about it?
Just how much coverage of this there was. Like, insane.
Like sports event coverage.
Well, they don't talk about the hot dogs that were served at sports events. There were like entire blogs about like, here's what I hear was in the salad. Like,
And you come back in the 7th hour of the Kim and Kanye wedding coverage. We're going to take a close look at the invitations.
that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
I thought they were tasteful, wonderful invitations. They were gaudy, you know it.
They
We
were
have
ridiculous.
constant round-the-clock footage of the punch bowl. No one will be spiking the punch bowl.
They spiked the punch bowl at giving it. That's great. Yeah, they. My girlfriend wanted to see it, so I saw it.
It was televised?
No, the blogs. So
Oh.
she was like telling me like, apparently, the chips were overdone. And I was like, oh my god, I want to kill you and myself.
Just oh my God, I'm leaving you.
Oh, for sure. There was that moment of it. You better,
Oh, yeah.
bitch, you better give me some head. You know what I mean? And then she did not, because she's not open to suggestion like that. Unfortunately, you know?
Oh man.
It's summer. Things getting creepy
So
out.
they say what the wedding cost?
So much.
That's what that was.
So
The official
there were
report
so
came
many.
out.
There were so many.
So much.
There were so many men.
I hear they had to sacrifice an orphan to pay for that wedding.
Oh no, for sure there was actually a ritualistic killing of a baby.
Hopefully theirs.
Yeah, they probably ate a baby sandwich instead of a cake. They were like, "This costs more, and it's more indignant." There were like so many leather men there.
Leather. What?
Like, you know
No,
what?
that was just her sisters.
Oh, we're actually sitting on Khloe Kardashian right now. It's okay because I'm a man, and being fat for me is culturally acceptable. You know? That's
I
one
don't
of
think
the
if you showed me
things I
the
enjoy.
Kardashians, I don't think I could tell the difference between them. I don't know who's
Oh,
who.
I don't know either. I know Kim because I've seen her suck a dick. You know what I mean?
She
I know
suck a
that
dick?
fucking face anywhere.
Whose dick she sucked?
Ray J,
Ow! Yeah.
Ray J and her
She
made
had
a
sex
video.
with a guy named Ray J.
She made a sex tape with Brandy's brother.
Yeah.
Remember
wow.
pop superstar Brandy?
I do.
Her brother also exists, and he put out a couple albums. I remember one video.
This is after the sex video?
You remember a Ray J video?
Yeah, it had Little Kim in it.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
I probably masturbated to that.
I don't know the name of the song or what happens, just that he makes out with Little Kim in it.
Oh man, well, he's a pretty cool guy.
Well, he actually put out a song this year called "I Hit It First."
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely calling out Kanye.
I hit it. Yeah, you know you didn't, though, buddy. There's
just-
a giant lineup that was there before
Well,
you.
it was like it's a publicity like dick sucking, really, what it was. That's how she got her whole thing. She's a very smart lady.
Yeah, the whole reality show came from her fame from being in a sex tape.
They're like this hot heiress to a fortune, Esteguy's D.
You think that would help us get a bigger crowd here?
No, they
If
want to
you
see
suck Ray
attractive
J's
people
dick?
have sex.
Well, if one of us made a sex tape.
They don't want to see 1 3 out of 10 and 2, I'm gonna say 8 out of 10s have sex.
You just call yourselves 8 out of 10.
Yeah, we're 8 out of 10. Cumulatively,
Yeah.
but still, it's an 8.
Combined weight.
Yeah, yeah,
Eight out
A
of 10.
combined weight.
I was-
Yeah. If we were in a sex tape, there would be a pro wrestling style intro with fireworks. Because we're
Jim
just-
Ross would do the commentary.
oh my God, she's been broken in half. She's
Stop the
dead.
match! Stop the match!
Stop the damn sex. She's not coming. She's crying.
This has turned into a full-on slobber knocker.
Dylan and Trev are winded at the 1 minute mark. They're apologizing. It's mostly apologies, really.
He tags him in, then he immediately tries to re-tag him in. He's trying to tag him in.
Standing 69, and his knees gave 2 stone pile drivers.
But it's okay, she
He
fell on his
just sent him
calf.
straight to hell.
To hell. No, that's that'd be great. The whole YouTube thing of Jim Ross overdubbing things is really the best.
Oh my God! There's one video of people.
In the reggae club, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dance hall.
Oh man.
Violently slamming into each other in sexualized dance,
That video
and Jim
is
Ross
amazing.
doing commentary.
Just freaking out.
That's 500 pounds.
Oh yeah, that lady. Some big ladies jump on some guys.
They
and they
broke
look
him
like,
in half.
They broke him in half.
He's
Is-
got to be the best announcer that ever announced for.
He's up there. Although I prefer like lone announcer, I'd have to say Jim Ross, maybe Gordon Soley, probably Jim Ross.
Yeah.
But I preferred the team of Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon.
Oh, Bobby Heenan.
That was my favorite announced team.
Yeah, but Ross and the King?
Yeah, but no, nothing on Heenan and Monsoon. The
I
back
don't
and
know.
forth the two of them had was hilarious.
When Jim Ross is pulling out his like dad short guy jokes, it's the best. It's the best.
Gorilla
Or sorry,
Monsoon-
Jerry Lawler. Well, sorry.
Gorilla Monsoon, he had a subtle gay joke he slipped in
Yeah.
to matches because there's
Your
rumors
ass
that
is so big.
that Ronnie
Wow, subtle.
Garvin.
Tell me more.
That Ronnie Garvin would approach guys in the showers after matches,
Yeah.
and so if a guy did a schoolboy roll up from behind, Gorilla Monsoon would go, "Well, it looks like we have a student from the Ron Garvin School of Wrestling."
That's what, Jim Ross, every time Pat Patterson was in the ring, he'd be like, or like showing off, he'd be like, "Gentlemen, he's single, remember?" So, but Jerry Lawler, whenever Dink was in the ring, he'd be like, "This guy's so short, when it rains, he's the last one to know." It's a good joke, because he's so low to the earth, you know? It's a short joke.
I get it.
It's a clever short joke.
I got you. I got it.
Means he's not very big.
He's not, he was like that tall.
He's smaller than your average person.
Yeah. He's not full of Ruda, but he's close.
Ruda. Ew.
He's a great guy.
He's an awesome dude. No, he's not.
I
He's
did
an
do-
asshole.
No,
I don't. Why are we lying? Just because he's a midget?
no, he's a nice guy, but he did my favorite set in stand-up comedy history when he told the story of he first had sex, and people in the audience were so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
I've seen white guys use the N-bomb and it not get that uncomfortable.
But he's told me that story, and I was uncomfortable.
I've smoked way past the filter. I just stopped knowing what's happening. Yeah, it's an uncomfortable. But, we all have uncomfortable losing our virginity stories.
I had
do.
to carry Andre to the bathroom. We were in a bar with stairs.
I like that.
And so he asked me to carry him down the stairs. And I pick him up, and I'm just, like, holding him like this. And we're walking down the stairs. And I'm like, once we get to the bathroom, like, you're good, right? Like, I don't have to.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to help you. Yeah. And then he's like, no, just put me down. I'll be fine. So I put him down, and he goes in the bathroom, and I start walking. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have to use the bathroom. I'm not just going to hang around in the bathroom. So I'm just waiting.
No.
I'm just waiting outside.
Yeah.
And the guy comes down the stairs, and he's like, is this a lineup for the bathroom? And I went, oh, no, I'm just waiting for my midget. And then Andre came out, and I scooped him up under my arm and started carrying him. And the guy just had the most confused look on his face. It would have been perfect if Andre just went, what's his problem?
You and Andre could do like a 60s type odd couple, though.
We've often joked about going as Master Blaster for Halloween. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I carried him down to the washroom once, but I carried him like a baby. So like one arm under his ass, and he's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
he's got a normal kind
He's
of
Portuguese.
Like, no joke. His organs are all the same size as
Portuguese people,
people.
if they punch you in the face, you die shortly after.
who
Their
punched you,
hands
Deanie?
are like that fucking table.
Yeah, but I was carrying him, and we're walking down the stairs, and he's like, so, the Rob Ford, that stuff's pretty. It's like, don't talk to me while I'm carrying you. Stop talking. I can't talk to you like
This isn't like a lap dance. You
we're
don't have
not
to make.
buddies right now.
Yeah.
I'm purely transportation. I'm not Knight Rider. Get the fuck out of here.
There's a comedian in Windsor, Dave Squeaky Wheels. He's
Yeah. I know Squeaky Wheels.
He's paraplegic? No.
No. I
don't know what
think
he
he
has.
has cerebral palsy.
Yeah, he has cerebral palsy, but he when you carry him up the stairs, he like pumps you up like you're his personal trainer, and you come out and you're like, my lats burn. This is sick. I do this every day.
He was like, Dylan, you got this.
No, literally, he was like, 2 more, man, 2 more. Good, all right, all right. Now 1 more, big lift. But I was like, this is great. I feel great, and obviously it's worked. I'm
feel
down
strong?
to 258 from 259.
Who's the comic with the flipper arm?
That's Ritzy. I don't want to answer that. It's so offensive.
Well, I don't know the
The other
right
comedian
term.
with cerebral palsy.
No, he doesn't have cerebral palsy. He has he's a thalidomized baby, so his his hands kind of ghoulish.
Yeah, Nick Ritzy is.
That guy is the
Cerebral
shit,
palsy.
man. That guy's so funny. Because we,
Got that hand, yeah.
So he's
Nick
got
Rizzi.
this curly little velociraptor hand. So we went to I was headlining the downtown. So
Yeah.
he came. It was my first time doing that. So he was very cool. And he came down, he watched all the shows, awesome guy, and then we all went to a bar after on the Saturday show. We go with Walking Sauce and a few other people. We go to this dance bar, and it's packed. And we're just like, we're never going to get to this fucking bar to get a drink. We've been standing there for like 10 minutes. And he finally looks at me and goes, don't worry, I got this. And he just holds up his hand and then just guides me through the crowd as people split. He was like Gandalf with the staff, but it was his hand.
I like the way. Follow.
I remember that one time I went on stage and I wasn't thinking about it. He introduced me on a show, and I went to shake his hand, and then he just went, wrong hand. And, and I was like, good job.
That's one of those things, though, when a hand like that comes out, it's like, do you shake it and pretend you're not disgusted? Or
yes.
do you not shake it because it could hurt him? You don't know. That looks kind of painful, too.
I just go for a bump.
Hey.
Yeah, be as demeaning as possible, I think.
He made out
Just
with
be like, ew, your hand is gross. No, you probably have no friends, and then walk away.
And he fucked around with this girl outside, like he was making out with this girl. And I guess what he did is he was making out with her, and then he just touched her face. She was so drunk she didn't see the hand before making out with him. So they're making out, and he just lightly grazes her face with it. And he was laughing his ass off. Yeah, she took off so fast.
He uses it as like a prop.
Yeah, which is awesome. That's why he's the best dude.
He's fantastic. That's cool. Do you do anything this weekend, Trev?
Nope. No, I did the Crown and Dragon on Saturday. We had a fun night there. Cal,
I was
you were
there.
there for that. And
Drinking my tea.
last night I hung out at the Orbit Room, checking out some classic rock and roll.
That's awesome.
And I can't remember what I did Friday because I drink a lot. What did I do on Friday? I don't know. Friday I went out and did the Brian Ward, Chris Allen show.
Oh, at the Wings
St.
joint.
Louis Wings.
Yeah, the beaches.
Out in the beaches. We had a packed house, fun time there.
Oh, that's good.
Went back to Bebsy's place, saw his new digs.
Sweet, eh?
Old Bebsy, he's got a fireplace in his bedroom
Did you go to
Good
bed?
Christ.
with a remote control that turns it on.
Did he go to bed as soon as you
With a
you
remote
arrived?
control that turns it on?
Yeah, bud.
Jesus Christ. Is his bed a Mustang? He
Uh,
just sleeps on the hood?
I really wish it was a water bed.
He's got a backyard with a hot tub.
There's a hot tub in his backyard now. And he's got a great liquor cabinet.
Oh, of course he does.
Like, if I was a chick, I would have fucked him that night. Like, I was that impressed with his room. It was just like, yep. If I was even remotely into dudes, this would be on right now. The only thing stopping this from happening is I find your penis and maleness repulsive sexually.
It reminds me a lot of my cats.
He ordered a pizza and then fell asleep. It was hilarious.
That guy always falls
We
asleep.
had to wake Bebsy up for pizza.
Why? Just eat the
Well,
pizza.
'cause he
and be
had to
like,
pay
yo, man,
for
they
it.
didn't take it.
Because he had to pay for it.
He put it on his credit card.
Oh, he had to sign it off? If it was prepaid, man, yeah, I would have just eaten the pizza and be like, yo, man, that pizza never came. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
You should call them about that charge on your credit card.
That's bullshit. They're going to say I ate it in
That's-
front of them?
That's not a story I want going around about me. I don't want it there. I don't want there to be. Did you hear the time when K. Trevor Wilson ate Bebsy's pizza while he was asleep and then left?
Well,
No, you stay over.
Bebsy ordered 2 pizzas. K. Trev ate them.
You don't have to leave. It isn't a pizza one-night stand.
K. Trev and Horwood ate his pizzas.
Yeah, people, everyone that would
Those
travel
guys are so fat. What a fat thing to do.
Ryan keeps telling me every time I see him now, he's like, going to the gym, dude. I'm going to the gym.
Oh,
I'm in the
fuck.
best shape I've ever been in. I'm like, you look horrible. You're not in good shape
Was
at
he
all.
wearing a straw fedora too?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Easily a 1.
I
Well
want-
below my 3.
I wish the best for Horwood, and I hope everything he says he's doing, he does. I just would rather not hear about it. Like, show me the finished product. I don't need updates on the progress of the project.
You should just make a Facebook page called Ryan Horwood's Fitness.
If
So
Ryan
that
had
he
the
can
ability,
just like
if
make
Ryan-
status updates.
If Ryan had the ability, he'd make trailers for his own life, leading up to things he wanted to do.
I told him when we were going to the cottage, if he actually got into good shape, he would be an insufferable twat.
Oh yeah, it'd be the worst.
Oh, shirt off guy?
Yeah, I mean, like, how
Walking
full
around
of
just-
himself he is as Fat Ryan. If he actually had things to be proud of, it would be
If he
too
put in
much.
the work. I had a friend like that who would just take off his shirt no matter what.
Every excuse to be shirtless.
Yeah, I remember we were camping, and you know the nights when it's like it's nice during the day, but then at night it kind of dips to like below 10. He was like, "Oh, too hot. Got to take my shirt off," and everyone else was in a sweater. Like,
I'll be honest, I was that guy.
Yeah, but everyone
still
knows.
a fat dude.
that's
I'd
it.
just be like, let's get the shirts off.
That's endearing though.
Yeah, but when you take your shirt off, I'm like, oh, he's trying to show off. I'm like, no, he's actually just overheating. Let's get the mop and some fucking squeegees. Let's cool this motherfucker down.
Hose him down. Hose him down. Get the ice bath ready.
Just like the happiest elephant. Just
That would
Today
be
we're going to work his hooves.
just walk into a lake, shirts off time, go into a lake. That's fantastic. Yeah, I would never take my shirt off under any circumstances.
Nope.
Not at all. I shower with basketball jerseys on. 'Cause I want to look sick if someone walks in there, you know?
do you pretend to dribble in the shower and then like dunk?
Pretend.
Someone
the
dunked on
spigot.
my self-esteem.
Pretend he brings the basketball in with him, and
I'm a weird guy. Don't have a lot of friends.
you want to practice your dribbling. Do it in a bathtub while the water is running.
I will do this podcast again in the deeper summer when I have, because I've made it a note to myself. By the end of the summer, I will have a day where I just wear my Penny Hardaway jersey outside
Nice.
and just see
No pants?
how much. Yeah, no pants. Just have my dick dangling out a bit, you know, just so they can see the head. They can see the end of the
Just
story. They
share
probably
the-
want to see the start. You know, it's like Pulp Fiction. It's like Pulp Fiction nudity.
Oh, Hunter thinks I'm a weirdo because I brush my teeth in the shower. Is that a weird thing?
I could see it, but I could see how it could be weird too. Actually, that's a pretty smart idea. I might do that.
I've done it. It saves time.
It does save time. And when it's cold, you get to spend more time in the hot shower. It's awesome.
What does Hunter do then?
He brushes his teeth in front of the mirror.
He's a dump in the shower guy, isn't he? He's like a guy who's like, you know what? I peed in here. Why don't I
Dude, man,
dump?
there's something living in my fucking wall, and I don't know what it is.
What?
Yeah, like
It's a rat.
No, I don't know. The thing is, in our apartment, I have never seen a mouse. I've never
Okay.
seen a rat.
Yeah.
There's no shit anywhere.
Okay.
We've cleaned the whole place. We've never found anything. But once every 3 days, in the wall between my room and Hunter's room, there's this awful just, and it scares the fuck out of me.
That is terrifying.
Yeah. And then it stops. I'm like, well, that thing's dead. I should never hear that again. Like another couple days passes.
Yeah, man, lure it out of the wall.
Oh man, there's probably
wanna-
raccoons fucking in your wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they
Definitely-
won't, but they won't come into the
Definitely
house. Right?
raccoons fucking, and then they're gonna have a whole bunch of baby raccoons.
Am I
Yeah,
gonna
those
have,
And
raccoons.
raccoon shit is toxic to humans. You're gonna die.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Raccoons
Oh,
cream
we're all
pie
gonna
other
die.
raccoons.
You're
all the
already dead.
time. You're living in
Yeah, you're living
That's
on
why I
borrowed
brought
time.
this. I knew I brought this hat for a reason. Son of a bitch.
So they're living in. Do you have any exit strategy for how to kill these things?
Oh, I have an exit strategy. We didn't sign a lease, so I'm just gonna leave. That's my exit strategy.
I was gonna say you gave me a 26er and I'll bring a golf club. We'll see what I can do.
I can't believe how big of a pussy I get though when I hear that noise.
Yeah.
I'm usually not gonna lie, I'm usually in my bed, mostly naked, playing with myself.
Yeah. You're constantly masturbating.
No, I was jerking off today and I heard the noise and it just fucking was.
You jerked off, and one time I was pounding some puss, right?
Yep.
And I was
Giving
with
it the
roommates.
old.
I'm sorry. One of those.
You had your fist in a vagina.
Yeah, I was fisting a woman casually,
Okay.
as I do, and
Punching her uglies, as they say.
While
yeah,
eating
vagina. I call
Cheez-Its.
them uglies. Let's see, you're ugly.
You ever say bumping uglies?
Oh, I've heard
term
bumping
for-
uglies. Yeah.
So if you're fisting it, you're just punching uglies.
What was
Punched her right in her uglies, I did.
I punched her right in her. Who is it? One of my friends actually pretty much fisted a girl, and that's terrifying. he kept putting more fingers in. She was like, harder. And he's like, I don't know what to do. So then by the end, I don't know if you watch wrestling, but he was given like the 4 horsemen symbol, just 4 fingers, like, gah, gah. And she was still like, harder. And he was like, I don't want to see
Harder doesn't mean more.
No, but she was like, more. The rest, please. It's like, the rest of my hand?
Excuse me, sir. Can I have some more?
She did say
Fingers.
please. She did say please.
Yeah, if she would have known about you, Trev,
It's just manners to give the lady, oh, you don't want this fucking ham.
she probably would have been like, another one of them.
There is not a sharp edge on that hand anywhere.
Wear like
That
a
is the
fucking
roundest
hockey
hand.
glove.
Look at that. It's a perfect sphere of flesh.
It's great.
Anyway, so you were fisting this girl.
No,
You-
I was
you were pounding puss.
I was fisting her, but with my penis, and it's not that big. And
The ego.
but then
Dick fisting her as it was.
yeah, I'm gonna call it.
My
that
dick
from
has
now
little
on.
arms and then it
Yeah, I was
fists.
just dick fisting. Does that mean you put your dick in another guy's dick? Sure. That sounds way better.
Oh,
Put your
God.
dick in my dick.
Not only is that disgusting, that would also be humbling.
Another aside. There was a guy in
His
high
dick
school,
was so big it swallowed my dick.
and then it burped. No, there was a guy in my high school who thought gay guys had sex by one of them was born with a giant pee hole, and the other one was born with a really thin dick, and they would stand up and just like hump like that. And that knowledge, because then he
man.
also believed
It's got to be a 20-footer.
we had to explain to him that people come out of the closet because someone isn't just born with a giant dick hole, and then the guy's like, oh, I guess my son's gay. Like, he didn't. He was like, you don't come out of
Well,
the
he was-
closet. Your dad looks at your dick and he's like, that's a big old pee hole. You're gay.
How do you get gay?
That's a gay guy's pee hole.
Because
I've
the
ever
guy,
seen one.
in the gay sex of this guy's world, the pee hole would have to be pretty sizable.
For some reason, I'm just imagining a penis that can unhinge its jaw.
It's like a woman giving birth. It
You
hurts
are-
every time, but it's rewarding.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
But anyway, my roommate at the time, it was a guy and a girl. So it was a couple. I was living in a couple.
Yep.
And we had a mouse problem. So she, without my knowledge, had put mouse traps under the bed. And when I was taking my babe to Pound Town, these mouse traps would go off, and you would hear the death rattle of a mouse that I had to play off as if I had put chips under my bed. And I was like, oh, I was just eating Doritos the other day.
Oh, God, you're the Garden of Eden for a mouse.
I'm not just blasting through a mouse going like, my family, and then dying.
I could see mice like, his mouth is closed, crawl in his beard. That's where the good stuff is.
Oh, for sure. I've had a piece of a hot dog in this beard for a bit. I was like, oh, a hot dog, and then
I
I
once fell asleep eating a peanut butter sandwich, and in my bed, and
just peanut butter.
and I woke up and I was like, why am I covered in brown stuff? I was like, oh, thank God it's peanut butter. Oh, here's my sandwich. and then I ate the sandwich.
And then he ate the whole thing, and then ate more.
Have you ever woken up and then picked up something you had been eating and then ate it?
Of course.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, pizza's a big one for that.
No, I mean, but like it's on your chest and you're like, whoa.
Oh yeah, I used to get really high when I was like when I was in my early 20s.
Okay.
Like 2021. I get high, but I was so broke I didn't have enough food, so I would just get a spoon and the jar of peanut butter, and just eat peanut butter. And I fell asleep with my hand in the jar. Then I woke up and just continued eating peanut butter, like in my hand,
Jesus.
like a little mammal.
I fell
I've
asleep
seen it.
holding a drink, and I never let go of the drink.
Good for you.
And then I woke up and like, ooh, sweet, I got a drink.
That'd be great if it was like water and then when you woke up it was coffee or like.
And I
Someone's
actually
looking up?
woke up because my buddy's roommate had saw that I fell asleep, and it jumped up on the chair I was sitting on and was straddled over me with his face right up in my face. And he woke me up, and he's like, why are you asleep? And I'm tired.
The guy who doesn't understand how sleep works.
Yeah.
You just do that when you're run out of things to do.
When the energy leaves your body, you sleep. It's like charging.
Imagine I'm a battery and you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Anyway, I don't know what to do about this thing in my wall. Do you think it's coons?
Whoa.
Racist.
Yeah, that's 50s racist. Cal Post, put the fedora back on.
Raccoons. Raccoons.
Thank you for specifying. I don't know. I haven't heard it, but
You either get an
talk to your
exterminator or
landlord.
Well, the landlord's not going to do shit. Like I said, we didn't sign a lease.
I'd say maybe squirrels or something, like between a bedroom wall. I
Yeah.
can't imagine a raccoon. Raccoons are more in like the attic and stuff.
Okay, but they're not going to come into my house.
I bet they could
Probably do.
Just a fuck.
if some like.
Probably walk all over you as you sleep.
No, I'd see their shit. I'm a very clean person.
Maybe they don't shit on you.
My
Maybe they
parents
just
one
make
time
fun of
had
you.
raccoons in their attic, and a guy had to come and like set a trap that they could get out of but couldn't get back in. And the guy warned us that he'd heard of stories of raccoons falling through the ceiling.
I'm in the basement. It'd have to fall through 3 ceilings just to get to me.
Unless
guess
it's
that's
the
true.
place above. I think these things just fuck in your walls.
You know, if they're fucking in my walls, that's cool.
They're pulling out,
As long as they're
busting
not coming
all
into
over.
my house. Don't bang your squirrel bitch and then walk into my house with your little weird coming.
I'd rather have a squirrel just stopping by than coming on
Thanks,
another
Aaron.
sworrel on my wall.
Aaron Goodwin, everybody.
Aaron
Big
Goodwin.
round of
Aaron.
applause.
She's been very helpful.
She's fantastic. And also, big round of applause for Chris Goodwin in the back.
Chris
Goodwin.
Our
He's
producer and manager
producer.
here at Vapor Central. Without him, none of this would be possible.
He's a 9 out of 10, that guy. He's 3 Cal Posts.
Hurts my feelings, man.
That's
Hurts my
true.
feelings.
That's true.
But yeah, these things are fucking in your wall.
Cal Post, the least interesting man in the world.
You know, I look in the mirror. I honestly do see like an incredibly attractive man. I was like, that guy's awesome. And I every time someone's like, you're not that good looking, dude. I'm like, fuck you. You're just wrong.
No, but you're a dude. You have to.
Is that how all dudes think, though?
I walked out of the house today being like, look at this guy. He looks good. So,
Yeah, just you open your front door. Look at this guy.
check this out, world.
At the TV taping today, I was wearing a suit.
Oh, you must have felt like $1 million.
Oh, I always feel good when I'm in a suit.
You have a bouncer-ish vibe. Didn't you get mistaken for a bouncer?
All the time.
Yeah.
Oh, man, if I especially when I
You
had...
just can't hang out near a door ever.
If I'm wearing black T-shirts or in the winter like a navy coat and I'm standing at the front of a bar, someone will hand me their ID.
That's amazing.
Do
Do you ever be like, that's fake?
Just cut somebody's
You can't
license
come in
in
here.
front of them.
The fucking power.
One
of being
time it was a
bouncer.
burger place.
Are you serious?
Like someone handed me...
I guess they have cover at Wendy's now.
I mean, they did serve alcohol in there, but it was a burger joint. And they're like, here's my ID. And I'm like, just go in.
You can just get a cheeseburger.
Just go in, man.
There's kids in there.
Sometimes if I really want to have fun, they hand it to me. I'm like, oh, thanks. And I put it in my pocket. You don't know why you gave me that.
They did that one time. The bouncer at the Ottawa Yuck Yucks was on a break, and he was like, "You want to bounce for a second?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I got to check the list a couple times.
Nice.
That was the most power I've ever felt in my
Were
goddamn
any
life.
of them on the list?
No.
That's
man.
awesome.
I was just like, "Oh, you're on the list, I guess." And they were like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, get in there." I don't
But
want
you
to
got
like.
to actually go, sorry, you're not on the list.
I always just said yes because
I
I'm
got
like,
to do that. I've done freelance security work over the years, and I've bounced like grad parties.
"Ooh, grad parties."
Grad
Yeah.
parties. Rambunctious.
Like
To
kids,
knock out some teens
kids
and button-ups.
graduating high school,
Yeah,
having a party at a frat house that they rented, and I was hired to work security.
that's amazing. Did you ever have to do anything?
Oh, tossed out like an idiot. Took mostly it was taking drunk kids from the party to a cab
Yeah.
and sticking them in cabs.
That's great. Who would fucking let their... Did you guys have, like, parents that would be like, I'm okay with you drinking. It's
Yes.
cool.
Yes, I did. I had a
didn't
cool dad.
think so, but it turned out I did.
Yeah, that's what kind of parents I had. You
Like,
gotta keep a little bit of badass.
like I was so like worried and like that I had to keep it secret from them,
Yeah.
and it turned out they were really cool. Like they didn't want me drinking all the time or anything like that,
Yeah.
but They were
Stuff
teenagers.
that you have since started to do.
They were teenagers once too. They
Yeah.
remember their first beer.
Yeah.
Actually, my dad has crazy drinking stories. Because their brother, my dad's buddy's brother used to buy them beer, and he was a cop.
Oh, shit.
So he'd buy them beer, and then he'd leave it under a bridge, and then they'd go get it, and then they'd go out onto the lake on a boat and get shit-faced.
On a boat?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's a great place to get shit-faced.
My stepdad used to play tag with guns.
That's stupid.
Yeah, they were dumb guys.
That's real dumb.
Tag, you're it and dead. I don't know how this is gonna work.
They never died the whole time. They just shot it. They shot at trees that the other one was behind with guns.
So
Jesus
fucked up.
Christ.
And
Yeah.
I'm from hillbilly land.
He's a great guy.
That's fucked up.
He and then they used to get drunk and go over big bumps with this tractor. And the track attached to the tractor was a hay baler that was on. And they would see if they could bump the other one into the hay baler, effectively killing their friend. So my stepdad has a huge scar pretty much from his hip to his ankle.
'Cause he
it was
went
like, I almost got in the hay baler with him. And he doesn't even think he thinks it's a hilarious thing.
baled like hay.
Almost got cut in half. That was a memory.
Because that's what anytime he gets
childhood.
anytime he gets on his high horse about these kids today, they stay inside. They never shoot at each other. They never try and kill each other.
That's funny.
My mom was the mom that was like, wherever you go, if you're drunk, I'll come pick you up.
Yeah.
Like from the time I was 13.
That's great.
It's like, if you're gonna be drunk, just call me. I'll come get you. It's safe.
I would never do that.
And then my dad's like, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna play guitar over here in the corner and just fuck off.
Do I have to do anything? Then shut up.
Well, that would be, I don't know, man. I just feel like if someone was coming back from a party in high school and they were like, my mom's picking me up, I'd be like, you're a
Oh, I
loser
never
about
called
it.
her. I drove
Yeah,
home
you
drunk
never-
almost every time.
That's exactly what you do. You're from the country, man.
Mm-hmm.
Drive home drunk in something that's not a car. Just like a John Deere tractor. Figure it out, you know? There's so much drinking and driving in the country.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's everybody. I know a guy back home. He pours beer into his mug, his coffee mug, and he needs that to get into his truck.
Oh my God.
And he's got booze hidden all inside of his truck everywhere. And then he gets licked at work, just fucked up, and then drives home. Yeah, a bit.
But that's
it's
what they
the
do.
saddest.
They just don't want to.
And he never washes the goddamn cup. It drives me nuts. Just wash the goddamn stinky ass beer cup.
Gross.
If he puts vodka in it, doesn't that desensitize?
Ah, it's just beer.
Oh. No, I think that's pretty cool.
This guy's
still.
great. He shit his pants at work. Like he-
Shit his pants at
Yeah.
work.
My hero.
Like he's
Did
like
he get
six,
fired?
he's like 58. No, he shit his pants because just one of those days when he was too drunk the night before, hungover, just couldn't handle it.
He just shit his pants.
Shit a bit in his pants.
You know, one of those days when you shit your pants, fully aware of what you're doing, but can't control your bowels.
Not one of those days when you're at work doing your 9 to 5, and you shit your pants.
He's got one of these voices too, where he's
Must be Wednesday. You shit your pants, standing up. No attempt to wipe or even go to the bathroom. You're just blasting through.
he can't move his mouth that well, and he's got a really monotone voice.
Okay.
So he shits his pants, and he just doesn't. He doesn't have the faculty to lie. He just goes up to the boss. He's like, I have to go home. He's like, why? I shit myself. What? What? I shit in my pants. He's like, what? Why? Oh yeah, go home. Of course, go home. But why? And then he gets home, and he lives with his mother still. His 70-something-year-old mother. And she's just like, why didn't you lie? Why didn't you say you were feeling sick? I wasn't feeling sick. I shit in my pants.
Oh my
This
God.
guy- one of the strangest
I
people.
respect that. I full on respect that.
Of course you
I
do.
hope
you
his-
shit your pants. You
This
owned
guy
up to
who
it.
secretly shits pants.
Jesus Christ.
I don't make a secret about it. I've straight up shit my pants. I did it on my 32nd birthday.
Who's going to call you on that, though? If
In
you're like,
Ottawa.
I have to go home, I shit my pants. Everyone's like, I'm going to check.
We were walking back to the comedy condo, and I was plastered. And I put way too much
Shit.
faith into a fart. Thought it was gas. I was wrong.
So that you're walking, you go, and you turn right around and start going back where you came from?
Well, I was smoking a cigarette, and it happened, and I stopped, and I was like, yeah, that just happened. And then I turned to Ray and went, I think I just shit my pants, bud. And
But we're still friends, right?
and he was laughing, and I just finished my cigarette.
You stuck around. You were like, I'll save this for later. You're like, you know what? I lit one up.
I finished
I'll
the
finish my
cigarette.
smoke with you guys. Then I'm gonna go
I finished
change my
smoke, and then
shitty pants.
Then I'm gonna go change.
Hey, I shit
I
my
walked
pants. Can I
straight.
get a
I
light?
walked straight into the shower.
Oh yeah, as you would.
You know?
Are you wearing those underwear right now?
No. Well,
Threw 'em
maybe that was several years ago. No, I cleaned the underwear. Perfectly good underwear.
You didn't throw them out, being like,
You
this will always be a
gotta throw them
memory.
out.
Yeah, you gotta throw
You
them out.
have to throw them
You
out.
can't just shit your pants and then keep using the things.
Shorts-
People are joining in. This is now an intervention.
You clean it, man. Put it through the laundry.
It's never clean, really.
No, you shit your pants.
It has the stink of memory.
You own your low point. You own like memorabilia from a low point.
Yeah, probably. Best was I was working with Evan Carter at Absolute, and because I came home like early in the morning when that happened, and I woke up probably 4 in the afternoon.
Of course.
With a vicious hangover, and Evan's like the Canadian Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
With his sweater, reading the newspaper when I opened the door, and he goes, "Well, I heard you come in last night and." Sounded like you were stumbling, and I thought, well, he was out celebrating his birthday. That's probably normal. He goes, then I heard you go into the bathroom, and I thought, well, you know, that's probably normal. He goes, then I heard the shower turn on, and I thought, well, something's up.
That's terrifying. I can't say I've shit inside of restaurants and not in the toilet.
We talk about shit so much on this goddamn show.
Sorry, I dumped.
No, it's all right.
Do you want my dumped?
No,
I broke
I
into a
was-
church. I broke into a school and then I shit on one of the things.
I shit in the
And
woods
then,
once.
And then
On a desk?
no one
In a
in the
desk?
right in the middle of the hallway. They had all 4 hallways converged into one thing,
Oh,
and I
and like-
shit right in the middle of
wow.
it.
That's pretty awesome.
It wasn't as awesome as
Like in the
I thought.
courtyard or
inside the place.
the foyer?
Yes, that's perfect word. Yeah, foyer. The shit in a foyer, and then I was laughing, and then my mom was still up, and she was like, "You soiled yourself, and you have no idea." But I didn't want to tell my mom, like, "No, Mom, I've had 6 beers, and then I took a shit in a school. It's hilarious." So I was just like, "Yeah, I'm incontinent now," or whatever.
I've only ever shit in the woods is the weirdest place to probably ever shit. It's not that weird.
It's very utilitarian.
But
You're
I
gonna
did
get
shit-
some shit stories, bud. This is gonna be
know.
what the
I
the
did- I-
summer of
Are you
shit.
trying to say you've never shit your pants?
No, I did shit in my pants, but they weren't on. I had them around my ankles. I was taking a shit in the woods, and I just shit right into my underwear.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, because you don't know proper posture when you've never shit in the woods.
You
It's not the
shit
same.
into the pants.
Yeah. So it just out of my naked ass right into my pants.
I can see myself doing that as the sad thing.
Probably the most one of the more evil things I've ever done is I
Oh,
was
jeez.
smashed and I pissed on the front of a church, like right on the front door. It's on the handles and stuff.
That's it?
Yeah, it's probably the most evil thing I've ever done.
You're a good person.
Offensive.
Well, took a picture of myself hanging a mooner on a porch, and then took that picture and sent it to the homeowners with a note that says, "Your house looks lovely in the moonlight."
That's really funny.
I peed on so much stuff. I peed in a TD Dropbox once.
My buddy got
Ruined
caught.
a bunch of financial documents for
my-
no good reason.
My buddy got caught pissing on a bank machine.
Oh, and what happened?
Oh, he got a ticket.
Ticket for being sick? Yo, you're too cool a dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Ticket for being such an awesome dude. It's a ticket to a rock concert because you're the bomb.
I remember, yeah, here's Kiss Live. By the way, you're in Kiss now. One St. Patrick's Day,
You're now Kiss.
a comment that really made me evaluate my life. I think I was 26, and I peed on the door of a hotel. I was just giving it, right?
26?
And then this couple,
It's like 2 years ago, right?
yeah. And then this couple came out, and
While you were pissing on the door?
yeah. They came out the other door, and the
Oh.
guy just looked at me, and he was like, "You're too old for this." And then I was like, "Oh no!" But then I was like,
Oh,
"I
that's
can't stop.
beautiful.
I'm not gonna cut this off and find a Burger King. I'm just
That's
gonna keep on
hilarious.
peeing."
Did he was that calm about it though?
He was disappointed for me. It's like he was talking to me like he knew my mom, and he's like, "I talked to Pat today. I told her you're okay. I guess I lied."
Holy fuck.
Oh, that's classic.
What made you piss in the hallway?
I think it's hilarious. I'm not going to tell you I still don't do it. I pee out. If you guys are driving up Victoria Park, I'm going to say 2:30 in the morning on a Friday, just where it passes Danforth, you're going to see a fat guy peeing into the road, and 100% of the time it's me. And I'm laughing. I'm hitting cars. They're honking. I pretend it's a parade. I don't know what else to tell you guys.
You pretend you're pissing on a parade.
Yeah, and it's I come from a long history of people that pee on things.
That's the most fucked up shit I've ever heard. So fucked up.
Yeah, I got a problem with alcohol.
Have you ever peed while walking?
Oh yeah. I've
No,
done that
but I
lots.
think that'd be hilarious.
I used to do that on walks home from the bar.
Just get it all
I'd
out.
take a side street, just pull my cock out, widen my gate. Just throw a pee in front of me and walk around it.
I did that out in Sydney, Cape Breton.
Yeah?
Smashed after a show. Just walking down the middle of the main road there. Just pissing and walking with my hands up in the air. Just so smashed. Fuck you, Cape Breton.
Peeing on stuff is like the best. Like, how else do you know something's yours if you don't pee on it? I don't know if I've told. Stop me if I told you guys this before.
Okay, then this couch is definitely mine.
But I've been peeing the whole conversation.
Khloe
about
Kardashian.
peeing. You're peeing on Khloe Kardashian's face.
Not the first time it's happened. Not the last time.
You're not even hot enough for the good fluids. But I got blackout drunk and I woke up because my girlfriend hit me in the face because I had
Nice.
gathered her school books and was pissing on them. Like they were
You were a
scattered
sleepwalker?
across the room.
You're a sleepwalker?
I was blackout drunk.
Oh,
I was there
wow.
scattered across. I gathered them. I tried to figure out the doorknob. I gathered her school books to like make a toilet and then pissed on the school books.
Oh, wow.
She
That's
hit me really
fantastic.
hard in the face.
My buddy was a sleepwalker and a sleep peer.
Yeah.
Me.
And,
Serious?
I just remembered a story.
no, there's another buddy. He was sleeping on a friend's couch, and the friend woke up in the middle of the night to Paul walking into his bedroom. And he's like, "Hey, do you need anything? Like, what are you doing in here, bud?" And he opened up the guy's drawer and took out a leather glove and pissed in it. And then put the glove back in the drawer and closed it and left the room without saying a word to him.
It'd be way funnier if he did it like awake.
Completely awake.
Just walking into a
staring at him
guy's
the whole
room,
time.
grabbing something of his and just peeing on it a little bit and putting it back.
Well, you've heard the story then of Tyler Morrison, his brother,
Yeah.
peeing on Bobby
Yeah.
Mayer.
No.
This one of Bobby's jokes, and I'll paraphrase it because if you go look up Bobby Mayer, now that I'm literally going to do one of his jokes. But I guess Bobby was kind of like trying to sleep, and then he heard the door open, and this guy kind of like saunters down. He didn't know it was Tyler's brother it's sleepwalking. Tyler's brother looks at him in the eyes, whips out his dick. There's a tense moment, and then peed on Bobby. He had to like dodge piss.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It was great.
That would suck. Oh.
Fuck, that would suck. That's what I peed on my brother when I was a kid.
You peed on your brother when you were a
Yeah,
kid,
yeah.
though. Not
Yeah.
a grown. You got to bring
No.
it back. Grown man, pee on him.
I used to go, like, they used to catch me outside of the house sleepwalking. Like, I'd get
Wow.
up, I'd put shoes on and leave.
That's
All I do
crazy.
is walk back to my room. The only sleepwalking I ever did was helpful.
Just utilitarian sleepwalking.
Room to
I'd
fridge,
fall asleep
fridge
in
to
the
room.
basement, and I'd get up in my sleep and go to my bed.
I sleepwalk all the time. My taxes are done. It's so helpful.
Why won't he do the dishes when he sleepwalks?
Oh, fuck. When I was in public school,
Yeah?
one kid was gone for a day. They didn't come in to school. Like, I wonder where Donnie is. He did the pee on an electric fence,
Oh,
which I couldn't imagine. The
Jesus
pain.
Christ.
Did he die?
No, he just took the day off. I think you deserve a day off
Oh,
when you electrocute your penis.
yeah, bud.
I got in trouble for getting in a fight in grade 2 while I was peeing on a fence. And they were like, I remember the teacher was like, "Turn around and face us. Why did you get in the fight? Turn around. What could you possibly be doing?" And I was just like, I pretended it was cops and I just had my hands up. Eventually I peed, put my dong back in my pants,
Just no hand peed.
and fuck that teacher.
Well, the teacher yelled
Yeah.
at you.
A no hand pee. I put my hands on my side so people know I got confidence and aim. Are you now that the arduous process of getting fabric over calves? It is crazy. It's like you're putting on spandex, but they're regular sized pants.
I got huge
great.
calves.
You got calves for days. That's
Crazy
great.
huge. You don't want a sidekick from these. Take your fucking head off.
Well, your knee.
Yeah, but that's just equally as demoralizing.
What's that?
Oh, I kick you once in the knee, and then when you go down, off comes your head. Call that the Queen of Hearts kick.
Bring them down to my size. That's great.
Did you want to talk UFC real quick? We
Uh,
got about 20 minutes left.
Oh, we got about 20 minutes. Can we just see the grapefruit video then?
Absolutely.
Is that okay?
I have no setup to this
More
video.
more palatable.
Does it need a setup?
You have no setup?
I
No,
don't-
does the video need a setup?
I don't think I can bring it up.
Why?
It's a different computer than
Oh.
my other computer crashed, and Aaron tried to bring it up earlier and it crashed the show.
Oh, really? Jesus.
You saw the Vapor Central logo on the screen behind you.
Yeah.
Was when the show went down because I tried to bring a video up, but Chris has been working on the computer all week trying to get it back and running normal.
Did
But
they lose audio too?
this computer, we can't bring any video up because it'll crash the show right now. Because we usually have it separated between two computer sources, and now it's all on one.
How much of the show did we lose?
Maybe a minute or two. Chris was like right on it.
I want to know what minute it is so we can repeat it.
Repeat it?
Just for the people who didn't get to
No.
see it at home.
Hopefully it wasn't us
It could've-
mentioning Cal's fedora.
I
That's
think
pretty
Chris-
much the
I
whole
think
show.
Chris
Yeah, no,
has
that was my favorite part of the whole show. Talking
Chris,
about us.
don't you have the live
We
recording?
peaked early.
though, so
You
that
now-
and giant assholes.
What you guys have done is now you are making me wear the hat all summer. Out of spite. That's what's going to happen.
Please
now.
do.
It's part of
Please
your
do, my
summerwear
friend.
collection.
I
Well,
like
that
my threads.
sucks. Basically, the lady wants you to cut a grapefruit and put it around your husband's dong and then suck it.
You
Well,
look
where
like-
you squeeze the grapefruit, but then she gives like this BJ to like an example dildo, and it's one of the most horrifying things you'll ever see in your life. The noises this woman makes are like, ah! Ah! Like it's just like she's screaming for her life, but also sucking a dong. You know what I mean? Like it's bringing back horrible memories. Ah!
Sounds like what's in my wall.
Oh, then Hunter's just watching porn.
Yeah. Hunter's just watching his when people die pornography.
I was watching Epic Fails before the show, trying to find a video.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything. I just found this 10-second clip, though, of a baggage claim, and there's no bags on it, and it's moving. And then this slow, sad song starts up, and then you just see this lone dildo on the baggage claim by itself slowly go by as no one picks it up, and then around the corner. Fuck, it was so good.
That's fantastic. I like all the GIFs on the internet that just like anything mildly pornographic, they just put the Brazzers logo on it. Like, you know, when Elaine was like foaming at the mouth in Seinfeld, they did that to that, and they did it to the Stone Cold Steve Austin beer truck. They just put Brazzers on it. Made it look like he was shooting jizz.
Oh, gross. That would make that episode way weirder.
But that's pretty much. But yeah, I saw the UFC this weekend. A guy did 3 wrestling moves to another guy. It was great. And then another guy knocked another guy.
What did he do?
He did an attitude adjustment, the world's strongest slam,
Jesus.
and the belly-to-belly suplex.
Wow.
He legit. The guy was on the ground. He picked him up. World's strongest slammed him. And the attitude adjustment was the best.
Wow.
It was great.
You do not see that in UFC. Or do you think that this is a sign that they're starting to turn into pro wrestling?
That would be great if they were. I would love to see Brock Lesnar win the title with a shooting star press. But that will not probably happen. No, it was just like this guy was bigger than the other guy. So he was like, let's have some fun.
Nice.
I wish he would have stunnered him. TKO via Stone Cold Stunner. But
Does Hendrick still have the belt?
yeah, he's out for a while.
Why? What happened?
What?
Is he just out because...
Yeah, he tore his bicep in the title fight. But the guy who fought him fought and beat up another guy. Robbie Lawler beat Jake Ellenberger. One of the biggest upsets in history. TJ Dillashaw beat Renan Barão, beat the little shit out of him. It was great.
What was the knockout of the night?
It was Dillashaw beat Barão. He was like an 8-1 underdog. No one thought he could do it. And they knocked him out.
What did he knock him out with?
He just beat the living shit out of him. It was crazy.
Like bar
It'd be
fight
like if
style?
Cal fought Horwood and Cal won, you know?
I would win. I
Just
would win.
rapid
I
fire.
would
You
win.
guys gotta ever have that fight?
No, of course not. I don't want to
you
kill a
gotta.
man.
Just train side kicks. One kick to the body in a real fight, over.
Yeah, if you can land it. Fucking
Gut kick
impossible.
O'Gorman.
They're so slow.
Gut kick. Oh yeah, gut kick.
Living
Wasn't he
proof,
gut
baby.
kicking people?
He
Like
gut kicked 3 people. He also gut kicked a scooter.
a what?
Scooter. Like those little electric bikes.
Because wasn't he saying like, I'm only using this for peace and love?
Yeah.
Don't get near me in line. Grr! Just like
He started learning kung fu.
And then he started gut kicking
And
his
then-
way to success.
Literally 1 week later, his first gut kicked victim. Like a
who
week
was
after.
it?
Some guy at a bar was giving him lip. Gut kick. And he's got those weird long lanky legs, so he can really squeeze it up close to his body,
Yeah, he's got length.
regardless of space between him and the thing he's kicking.
That'd be terrible. Just like losing a fight to O'Gorman by only kicks. Just like him kicking, you just can't get
He's
near
got
him
these
'cause he's
long
so
fucking
long.
giraffe legs.
Yeah.
Be like Antonio Inoki versus Muhammad Ali.
Ooh. Inoki made sure he couldn't walk after that one.
He
He
I
gut
think
kicked
he
a
was
guy down the
told.
stairs.
I think he was threatened that if he laid a hand on Ali, the Muslim Brotherhood would kill him. So he kicked him the whole time.
But the story behind that fight's insane because it's like
Which fight?
Ali was supposed to. It was
Inoki Ali.
like a pro wrestler against Muhammad Ali, and then they were like, okay,
But
cool.
the pro wrestler was a legitimate tough guy in
Yeah, he's knocked people out.
Japan.
before.
He held a shoot fighting title.
Yeah. Well, he was like back when like he could actually like wrestle with
Yeah,
submissions.
yeah.
But he they made it. It was like a real fight actually. Because like Ali, they were gonna make Ali lose, but like he knocks him out, then he comes back, referee's back's turned, he kicks him in the head. Oh my God, he loses. But then backstage, Ali was like, "Nah, I don't want to lose. We're gonna fight for real." And then they made rules that were like, Inoki can't take him down, he can't do anything, he can only kick. But he fucked his leg up. It's crazy. Ali
Wow.
couldn't. Ali had nerve damage for the next like 3 years,
Jesus.
and Ali couldn't really hit him because Inoki would just baseball slide kick him in the leg. Oh, that was another thing. He wasn't allowed to stand and kick Ali. He had to be on his back while he kicked him.
Here's
The
how-
most boring bullshit fight I've ever
I
seen.
bet.
in my life.
Here's how I fight
Complete
Horwood.
waste of time.
First, I pull out a bag of sausages from under my jacket. And then when he goes for them, I kick him as he eats the sausage.
as he gleefully eats the sausage.
Just hand him a message from a potential Tinder date. And
Tinder? Horwood's on Tinder? Oh no. That's terrifying.
Oh, no.
What are your feelings on Tinder?
I'm on it.
I've never used it.
Yeah, you never used it?
It's what we've come to as a society.
That's so apt. Cal, you like it though?
Here's my fuck tracker. Turn this on, see if there's any sex in this area.
I think it's a good sign of where we're headed as a sexual species.
Everyone says this, but like Grindr has been out for a while though, man.
Yeah, it's for gay dudes.
Yeah, but this is Grindr for straight people.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not as effective.
No, it's not as effective. But people are finding each other
Grindr
a
is
lot.
just like, it's not a dating
easier.
app. It's a fucking app.
It's removed so much of the dating process away, like just immediately. So you go on this, right? Somebody matches up already. You got the looks thing done. That's over with. It's not an awkward moment when you try to meet somebody for the first time because you think they're attractive. You don't know if theirs. You both matched up. Boom. That whole thing's done. Then you text and say hi, and you get to know the basics of each other just in one conversation. Boom. All your small talk for the first date's gone too. None of the bullshit. You kind of know a little bit about each other. So you can go in like, how is this? How's this? And now the conversations are starting. It takes a section of dating and condenses it into a very small amount of time. Which is good if you're a busy guy like me. I've got jerking off to do.
I just, man, I can't imagine. Getting to know someone over text?
I just fart immediately when I meet a new girl.
Even
This
if
is
you
what-
ask,
This is what you got.
I've set the rules.
even
If you can live with this,
This juicy fart.
there's a future.
the thing with the text, even if you ask someone out, even if you do legitimate dating shit, like, you want to go out, da-da-da-da-da, you're still only going to talk to them through text. People only text now. Not many people talk on the fucking phone.
Yeah.
I texted you all week this week about the show and when I was getting a hold of you and
You
shit.
texted me once this week.
Because you
Well,
can edit.
once.
And frankly, I was insulted you didn't call.
And you-
I call people all the time.
Would you prefer a call?
Of course.
You can,
I hate
you can edit
texting.
your thoughts when you text.
Okay, I just want texting to be over.
Yeah, I send very short messages
Yeah, okay.
unless I have to explain something.
Like, how are you supposed to show sarcasm on a text? Intellects?
The beauty of
Underline
text,
it?
this is why text I think is successful. It's because you can avoid it.
Yeah.
You can end a conversation whenever you want, no matter what you're talking about, with no, like, I'll just lie and say something happened.
I just hang up and say my phone sucks. I've done that a million
Yeah,
times.
just stop.
Yeah, we're all sitting here
reading.
going, let's all pool our money and get Dylan a good phone.
I have a
Every
great
time
phone.
I talk to him, he hangs up on me.
I think I have. I think I
His
have.
phone keeps cutting out of me. I don't know what plan he's on, but it's shit.
He's on the plan where he just doesn't. No, I got a broken iPhone.
You got the no brain plan.
I got a broken iPhone with a picture of Daryl Orr on it. You wanna see?
Why do you have
Why do you
Daryl?
have a picture of Daryl Orr?
Because me and him and Jeff Elliott and Eric Andrews went out east and we were all bugging him. We all made our pictures Daryl, and then he was like, "Why is your picture of us of me?" And then I was like, "We're bullying you."
Just to drive him nuts.
Yeah, pretty much. We're bugging a guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the fedora. You know what I mean?
I'm wearing it all goddamn summer.
Please do.
It's at your own expense.
It's never
Please
leaving my
do,
head.
kid who doesn't fit in at
Here's
summer
the
camp.
here's the. We get it. You
And
like
I'm
jazz.
wearing it backwards.
Oh, there you go. Now you're Ducky. You're Ducky from Pretty in Pink. Here's the inner monologue of every Tinder date you would have if you wore that fedora. Like, holy shit, I hope it's not the guy
Now,
in the
Cal,
fedora.
I'm surprised you're here when I
You
do
better be a
believe
fucking IT guy.
you have a Jason Mraz video to be an extra in.
Yeah, don't you have some moms to play karaoke? in
I'm the
front?
I'm the guy who gives Dennis Nedry the shaving cream for the dinosaur embryos in Jurassic Park.
No, you're not. You work at a surf shop.
No,
in
you're the guy.
Sobel.
Yeah, you're the guy who pitches a movie about men's rights.
What, do I have to maybe
Craigslist.
drop it lower on my face? Will that help? Wait, hold on. Like down?
No.
now you just look like you're sleeping.
It's not like mysterious.
No.
Not even kind of badass.
No, I'm
No.
sorry, man. Maybe you just need a different fedora.
Tilt.
Tilt? No, you just look like
Wait, I gotta tilt the other way.
You look like an
Either
idiot who
way,
doesn't
you
know
look
how
like
to wear
the-
a hat.
you look like the bassist in a high school ska band. He's like, is that guy 30? Yeah. Yeah, he moved to Toronto. It didn't work out. We're singing "Walking on the Sun."
What about real high?
It's a song I like.
Like just on the back of my head?
Real high?
Yeah, like
Even
this.
more? I don't know what to tell you, man.
Like that's good?
Yeah, you look like you follow Smash Mouth.
Walking on the Sun, I used to love that fucking song.
You could be a session bassist for Matchbox 20. You could probably pull that off. I don't know. Ask. You what you should do next week.
No, I'm actually going home. I'm going to burn the hat. Not
No,
gonna lie
next
to you.
week should be a trial episode. You show up, right? K-Trev, and then just get someone who knows their fashion. They come in here and they're like, listen, Cal, yay or nay on the fedora?
What's next week? The 2nd?
Sure.
I won't be here.
Okay, well then just a fat
I'm gone the next
Cal
2
post.
weeks.
You gone the next 2 weeks?
Gone the next 2 weeks.
I hate when you say it out loud and everyone knows.
Yeah.
I always have great guests when you're gone.
I've got the Sirius XM contest and got to show JFL what I'm doing. JFL this year, so
It's fantastic.
I got to.
That's great. When are you doing JFL?
I'm doing gala.
That's great. When? So
last
people
week
can
of-
go.
Last week of July.
Oh, cool.
When,
Last
when
week of
Just
July.
for Laughs is on.
Pay attention to
When,
Just
when
for Laughs.
Just for Laughs happens. It's in Montreal. It'll be fun.
That's great. Are you guys both doing North by?
Yes.
I'm emceeing Absolute that week. I just had to pass
to
on
bow
the
out.
shows.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
3 shows with North by Northeast, 2 of them here, 1 of them at Free Times Cafe.
That's awesome. That's a great
Yep.
space.
Should be fun. I don't know, because they give you a little bit of scratch, or you can take the all-access pass, like to get into every show.
Do you want to see any bands?
No.
So then don't take
One
the pass.
year,
But I think I
uh,
could sell the badge.
Oh.
Ryan's probably here. He's going to fucking kill me when I get off stage.
One year I was in North by Northeast twice, doing stand-up as a sketch troupe. So me as the stand-up took the money, but my sketch troupe took the passes.
Smart.
That's where the brains are.
I wish I liked doing sketch.
Let's
I
do
wish all
sketch.
Yeah, we can do a sketch. Not right now, but I mean,
Oh, sure. Hey, I'm in a flower shop.
do an improv. Oh, hello, sir. Would you like to buy some flowers?
No.
Oh,
Okay. You're now I'm in a spaceship.
wait a minute. You're still in that scene. Okay.
No, spaceship.
Hello, sir. Welcome to my spaceship. Would you like to buy some flowers?
now.
Yes, and a donkey.
Remember,
Those flowers will be $19.95.
remember when we were doing sketch here?
End of scene.
You were doing that.
Scene.
I was doing stand up, and then you had
Oh,
the
yeah,
guys
we were doing the
interrupting,
interrupting sketch.
and we walked that fucking guy
Yeah,
who went
the dude
crazy in the
freaked out.
back.
Because we were doing this joke where we have a stand-up on stage, and he asks if is anyone in a relationship, and people clap, and then Cameron stands up and goes, "Sorry, I just clapped there, and my relationship just ended," and I sort of clapped out of habit, but I'm not actually in a relationship right now, so I probably shouldn't have clapped. So just take mine out of that.
Yeah,
And he's like,
okay.
"Okay, that's great."
That's fine, yeah.
Like I didn't want to throw off your joke or anything. And then another guy gets up. It's like I actually just got into a new relationship and I didn't clap, so maybe I could take his clap. You know, maybe that'll work. And then I stand up and I'm like, should I clap if I'm in a secret relationship? And we go back and forth, and it turns out that they're like, "What do you mean by secret?" It's like, you know, it's a big mystery. Not a lot of people know. It's like her parents don't know. Yeah, her parents, you know, anybody, her. It's like she doesn't know you're dating. She's figuring it out. She's in my basement right now. Like, your basement apartment? Like, yeah, my dungeon apartment. This guy stood up and he's like, "There is nothing funny about rape." And I was like, "Whoa."
Oh, he
we
lost.
didn't say rape. We just said dungeon. Look at you projecting.
Oh, so if you had a woman in a dungeon, you'd rape her? Says
You-
a lot about you,
You
doesn't
sick
it?
bastard.
That's
You're
t-
just mirroring.
Yeah, and he freaked out, and Aaron had to stop him. He was not happy.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
happy at all.
It's the
It was
only
funny
time.
because-
So angry.
Because, like, it was one of the cleanest sketches we had as a sketch troupe. Like,
Hey, Aaron, do you remember anything specifically that he said?
It must be one of the few times anyone's heckled here. Because the only thing
It was weird because I was on the stage and it was all happening in the back, so I couldn't really hear what was going on.
yeah.
I just knew the sketch was not happening back there anymore, but I'm still trying to do it from the stage.
It was because K-Trev said that he had a girlfriend locked up in his basement
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that
My
set
dungeon
the
apartment.
guy off, saying that rape jokes aren't funny.
That was all he said, pretty much, eh?
Yeah, he got really offended by that.
Yeah, that's what we said. Just because she's in a dungeon doesn't
She's
mean
probably
you
just
raped her.
starving, about to die. Jesus.
And
And
I
by
guess
the end of the
because
joke, he agrees to release her.
If you would have had a little bit more patience.
He was like, "Oh, I didn't know she had a boyfriend.
but because
Well,
all
turns
the
out I am
comics,
single."
because all the comics were sitting through the room and yelling out through the audience, I
Yep.
think that made the guy think that he could contribute as well.
Yeah, he was wrong.
he was
Oh man, it was so
He
good.
does not
hadn't seen
understand
sketch.
the subtle brilliance of sketch humor.
It's rare to see someone walk out on a show like Angry. Like you don't see
I've
it too
seen
often.
it.
I've seen it.
Oh, I've seen it.
I've seen people rush the stage in fury.
Oh, I mean here. I meant to
Oh,
vapor,
here,
like
yeah.
in,
Oh,
in
yeah,
weed
yeah,
rooms in general.
No, it's weird to see someone walk out here.
have enough energy to A, make a point fast, and then B, leave.
my
Like
favorite.
one or the other is usually it.
My favorite walkout was I was doing a Christmas show at the old Hamilton Club,
Okay.
and as soon as I'm hosting, as soon as I get on stage, like the music hasn't turned off. The music just comes down, and a girl in the front immediately smashed everybody's like, "You got a little dick!" Immediately. And I just started to go, "Yeah, maybe compared to the ones you fuck, you dirty whore." And she bawled. And her husband got up, and he's yelling at me. And they just left, so I made the whole crowd sing Christmas carols while they walked out.
That's fantastic.
But you do have a little dick.
That's still, she shouldn't have known that.
She shouldn't have been able to tell so
She
clearly.
shouldn't be telling people that. That's private, personal information between me and my tailor.
I did a show one time in Ottawa, and I did crowd work with this lady, with this couple, and
It went terribly.
they said something like they were, no, it went well, but the guy said something, looked down, like, you know, the whole, how long you been married? Too long. And I was like, well, that's sad. And then the guy went, I am sad. And I was like, we got to a weird place pretty quick, didn't we, buddy? And then his wife was like, you always do this, Frank. You always do this. And then she ran out of the room. I, of course, had to do 15 more minutes of stand-up comedy. Did that, walked outside, and they were fighting and, like, pretty much divorcing outside. Well, Mark Walker was on stage.
That's
Awesome.
amazing.
That is amazing.
It was, yeah,
That's so awkward.
I finished my cigarette,
Like,
and
there's nothing you can do at that point but just be like, well, this is, do you guys want to talk about it? Like,
and it was before, like, phones got really good, so it's like, no one believes I'm playing Snake for this long on my flip phone.
yeah.
I'm clearly just being like, just look down, should have brought a paper outside. Do you have any good walkouts?
You got to walk out here during the podcast once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a few weeks back. K-Trev was gone. It was all me. It was me and Andrew Barr and Kyle Hickey.
Handsome Kyle Hickey.
I just got talking. I
It's the
was
face
talking
you can
about
say
how
wants to.
I think women's fashion peaked at like the mid to late 90s.
Okay.
With the hip hugger jeans and the thongs sticking out of the ass. I was like, that was perfect. Leave it alone.
I'd walk out too. Wait, you thought T-bars were sweet?
Oh yeah, man, for sure. You kidding me? Or no panties at all would be awesome. But like the low jeans and the tube tops.
He likes butt cleavage, is what he's saying.
Butt cleavage is amazing.
You know,
But anyway, this is what we were pretty much walking through. Because I
He
don't
likes
I don't
girls
understand.
with plumber's butt.
the guy in the fedora wants women to wear less clothing.
Oh, because I was just saying I don't understand women's jeans now. They're like the high-rise ones from the
Okay.
80s. I don't know
Yeah.
why they're back because they look like shit.
They're tighter than they were, though.
Yeah, I just
You look like the shittiest barista.
Oh my God. Graham K's play. This is fantastic. Graham Play lives on like Front Street.
Yeah.
The copy shop next to his house, I'm not making this up, literally has a system of fedoras that you use to tell who is the highest ranking barista on shift. The manager gets a
Wow.
striped fedora.
Oh, no.
It's like they all look like such dinks.
That's the
Just like a
worst.
bunch of stupid dinks. I literally
walking
want to
like,
punch one of them in the face
Can
and
I,
just be like, "You asked for this. This is my coffee shop now."
Can I?
I am the striped fedora.
They just look like people who read the game all the time and like think they're really good at poker. You know, I have a strategy where what I do is
I try not to lose.
I gamble everything and then call my mom, ask for more money.
I was just gonna get a coffee, but now I'm gonna burn the building down.
Now let's play Magic the Gathering, gentlemen.
Quidditch. Oh, sorry, that's who's playing Quidditch.
Full circle.
Back to Quidditch.
What was the?
We caught the snit.
Is that it?
The golden snit.
How do you know so much about this?
I don't even know if I'm right.
Oh, okay.
The golden snit.
As I remember, there was a tiny golden ball that if you caught it, you won the whole game.
I've never seen the movies. I've
Yeah,
never read the
no,
books.
1,000,000 points. They always had such convenient plot twists. It's written like a Superman comic. Like, just when it looks like things are impossible, we develop a new power.
Lazy.
Oh no,
writing.
how are you going to stop this monster? Oh, you don't have to. You're protected by love. Oh, how are we going to fight this monster? Hey, that bird that died at the beginning of the movie, there he is with a hat. Also from the beginning of the movie. Only this time, the hat gives you weapons.
So it's Care Bears with brooms.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was the end of that movie? Fucking Harry Potter was actually an evil dude.
What?
The last movie, I heard he was like the big
Villain?
climax slash shock was.
He's bad now?
Fuck. What? Yeah, he was a bad guy or something. That's what this was. He had like a piece of a bad soul in him or something.
Oh, no. It's his Venom phase. You know?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I haven't seen,
We tried to have a conversation about something we all agree we don't know anything about.
I haven't seen the
Switch
last
them.
movie. The last one I saw, I think, was The Prisoner of Azkaban,
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know any of these.
where he got the ability to shoot.
Jizz.
Actually, it was
Thick loads, Harry Potter.
it was a magic white stag out of his wand.
Harry Potter and the Splurt.
And then I came.
Over my lame weekend, I did get a chance to go on Netflix and check out my old Spider-Man cartoons from when I was a kid.
Still hold up.
From like the early 90s. Fucking right, they do.
Yeah.
I've been rewatching the Batman from the early 90s.
Oh, that's
that
just on
shit's
there
great.
too.
The writing is so fucking good.
They know our audience.
For a show that, like, still had to be geared towards kids, they managed to do it. They just managed to make it watchable.
The Spider-Man cartoon, like one season's one giant story arc. It's like HBO shit well before.
Yeah, you know that
I'm just saying, you got True Detective, then you got Spider-Man right over here.
that part where Spider-Man deals with his alcoholism, and then like there's that really graphic like rape scene where Spider-Man rapes like I don't know Venom. He rapes
Covers are in
himself.
webs.
Meta. You know? Yeah, I watched those a while back. They're great.
Have you ever seen the Avengers porn?
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh man, it's terrible.
not
China
even-
plays the She-Hulk,
Jesus Christ.
and she fucks Thor.
Oh,
I think Spider-Man fucks Miss Marvel.
I'm still.
China's in porn now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good for her.
She's.
she did a movie where she fucks a bunch of guys who are dressed up as famous wrestlers in the wrestling ring.
Yep.
She fucks a fake John Cena, a fake Hulk Hogan,
Yep.
I think a fake Iron Sheik.
Do they
Yeah.
look like them at all? Or is it like a skinny dude with a
You
Hulk
saw the
Hogan?
whole thing?
No, I've just seen.
How much do you know about
I mean,
China's
I've
porn?
It
just
was
seen
okay.
clips.
I came several times, but it was okay.
I still. Well, I cannot ever unknow what China's vagina looks like. One of my friends showed it to
Did
me.
you see One
as a
Night in
surprise.
China? Or her Playboy?
No, the time where here's what I saw. My friend told me to check out this this video he found, which you should never do. And then I looked
Never
at his
watch the
computer,
video.
and the 1, 2, 3 kid's penis was inside of a woman,
Yeah.
and her clitoris was the size of my pinky finger,
Jesus H. Christ.
dragging up and down his ween like it's something I'll never forget. It looked like an extra insect was on top of her. It was fucking disgusting. When you brought up, I thought of that, and I You could do a fucking replay of me just shuddering.
When you go down on China, you're sucking a tiny penis.
Not even that tiny. Like a kind of dick. Like a dick that someone would be like, you know what? You're not the best, but you're trying.
It's bigger than some micro penises.
It's way bigger than some micro penises.
China has a bigger dick than Cal.
China's got yeah, she's got everything Cal wants.
If I had a
dick
micro
and-
penis, I wouldn't be alive.
I'd say
Just
legitimately.
by the way,
I'd say legitimately on my from what I remember, it was about that big. That's not the middle finger. That's like one of the.
that was her.
there.
That was her clit.
That's her clit, just like dragging like. It's like it was sucking my soul
that
out of my
feel like?
body
Like,
every
is it-
fucking second.
Like, is it?
I shouldn't say that.
Is
She's
it
a
just
lovely
like a
person.
rubbery.
You don't know that. She could be awful.
I don't know that at all. It was one of the most propulsive things I've ever seen in my life. We can't turn her away.
It
You know?
sounds disgusting.
It's like Discovery Channel. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all Discovery Channel shows.
Look closely
Yeah.
at the wild China's giant dicklet.
The clitoris is the size of 3 mouse heads.
I want to get another job.
I just want to quote Hunter. A
And it
clit
can
so
be
big.
seen from space.
Seen from space. It can be seen from space. So yeah, that's probably the grossest porno I've ever seen. That and the
Wow.
first one I ever saw where the guy just bust into his
Cal
shoe
saw
and made the girl
alien
drink it.
hands or alien
What?
stomach. That's a gross porno.
Alien
That's
stomach?
the worst. I don't
That's
want
a
to.
girl double fists her way so far up into a girl.
Then
she
does
starts
this? Does an arm pump?
jabbing out, and you see
No.
Her
Oh,
belly
her like
sticks
kicking
out.
in her stomach.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was pretty much my reaction.
Oh, that's the worst thing I've heard
And
ever.
then she
Oh.
pulls out her anus.
And then the anus inverts, and then the
That's
girl licks
not
it.
true.
It's completely true.
Oh,
Cal
no, I
watched
want
it.
to
We watched it.
leave.
We taped him watching it.
I have nothing to compare that to.
And that's not nearly as bad as One Guy, One Jar. And that's how we're going to end the show. It wasn't
It's
as
that
bad.
time of night. Time to say goodbye.
Any last
Dylan, you got
words?
any shows coming up?
I'll be at North by Northeast. I forget when, though.
Yep.
And then I've got other stuff happening, too, but I forget all of that. Listen to the
Okay.
Sport Bras, at the Sport Bras on Twitter, Bras with an H.
You weren't actually fired from...
No,
Next time, were you?
we just parted ways.
Oh, so you're just
Type
back
of
as
thing.
a podcast again?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I got to learn about sports and then come do it.
No, never.
Cal? Cal, what do you got coming up, bud?
I got the second week of June, the Clock Tower, is that what it is?
Yes.
Clock Tower Comedy Festival, which I'm doing with you,
Save
big
the
guy.
clock tower.
Out on Niagara on the Lake. And then the week after that, North by Northeast. Should be a lot of fun.
Come for Cal Post, leave for Jeff Paul. I think. you're calling the festival.
I am at, all this week I'm still taping Too Much Information at the CBC. Taping tomorrow
Tickets are
afternoon.
still available for that, right?
Tickets are still available at hotrose.com. Tickets are free. And if you go to the afternoon shows, you can win cash for being in the audience.
Yeah, and
Who's the host of that piece of shit?
Norm Sousa.
Normie.
Adam's doing
Adam Christie
is
the
doing
warm-up
warm
comic.
up. So you guys, if you show up, Adam might be able to rig it, so you win, right? Kind of. Shouldn't say that
Yeah, we can't make promises.
at all.
Now people are going to be messaging me going, hey, do you think,
At least you'll know the guy's name.
you think
who's
if I
doing
show
warm-up.
up, your buddy can make me win the
What's the
50
premise of
bucks?
the show? I haven't even looked into it.
A bunch of comics talking about shit. It's like this show, but with structure.
And I'm gonna say less mentioning of China's clit.
Yeah, way less Chinese
But
clip
some.
talk.
Well, what fun's that
For
gonna
sure,
be?
some.
It's hardly too much information.
Yeah, our show should be too much information.
Yeah, we do give out a lot of wrong
Or the
information.
worst information. It's just the information about peeing,
Just a
shitting.
Not helpful information.
Yeah. All right, well,
Twitter at CalPost, Twitter at,
Okay, Trevor Wilson.
and Twitter at
Dylan Gott.
Dale Gott. That is our show. Thank you for tuning into the CK podcast. We got big shows here every single week. On
What are they,
Mondays,
Cal? What are they?
let me tell you, big guy. Every Monday we got Tracy Live featuring Opus at 7:30. It's actually Opus Live. Followed by the CK podcast.
That's this show. This one now.
That's the one you're listening to. Every Tuesday, we got the Myrna Zone, hosted by Matt Myrna, a 3-hour weed-intensive program. Really fantastic show. Every Wednesday, we got Weedy Wednesday stand-up comedy show with Brian O'Gorman. Every
Brian
Thursday-
Gut Kick O'Gorman.
Brian Gut Kick O'Gorman. Show up for the free gut kick.
That's right. He'll
Vegan
gut kick
pain.
you a free bong or something.
Every Thursday, we got Third Class Thursdays, stand-up / comedy variety with Hunter Collins.
Big game, Hunter Collins.
The big game, weekend man. The most humble man in entertainment. Then every Sunday, we got Stoner Sundays. A big open mic. You can come do whatever you want to do, whatever your thing is.
Magicians.
Show off your giant
rappers. Dance crews.
Parachuters.
What?
I don't know.
I wish a dance
crew.
crew.
We draw the line at parachuters.
I
We cannot accommodate that kind of a show.
Can I interject and say that it is a definite thing? There'll be warring dance crews at the Unbud Mic on Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday there are warring dance crews a la Save the Last Dance.
Every Sunday.
Freddie Prinze Jr. will be here. It's guaranteed.
And then there'll always be one white girl who can't dance.
And then they teach her to dance.
Did you like You Got Served? Because it's nothing like that.
Let's form a dance crew. Fuck sketch troupe.
All right, I'm going to the bar to have a drink.
Thank you very much for listening to the CK Podcast. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Give a round of applause for yourselves, guys, for being such a great audience. Oh,
You're
my
better
God,
at
2
hosting than
people.
we are.
And you know what? Thanks, Cal Post, for wearing that ridiculous fucking hat.
You're welcome, Dill. You're welcome.
Oh, for Cal Post, K.
Next
Trevor
time-
Wilson, and myself, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Dylan Gott, the host of this show from now on, I've decided. Good night.